Hidden in the southern countryside, we came across something extraordinary. A car collector's mansion with millions of dollars of cars left behind. And after looking through them, we found some we couldn't believe. From pristine Trans Ams, Mustangs, and even a Ferrari F355. However, things quickly went wrong after police showed up and caught us there. The owner was born into a quiet farming family and grew up working around the property. But from a young age, he had bigger ambitions and started a business in the farming industry, quickly making millions. Soon enough, he purchased a big plot of land, built his dream mansion, and filled the property with cars. It was evident that he loved Pontiac Trans Ams and Firebirds, and even his daily drive, the Ferrari. He would even frequent many car clubs and travel all around the world to show them off, and even add more to his collection. But things took a big turn once he started growing old. He grew unable to take care of his property and live alone, and had to make the life-changing decision to go into a nursing home, leaving his dreams behind. From then on, his prized possessions, his collection of over 50 rare cars, were left to decay. So come with us as we deal with the police and showcase the vehicles before they're ruined forever. So over here we have the mansion. Very big house, kind of goes back really far. And the cool thing about this place is that there are so many cars around the property here. Even a Range Rover right in front of it. And I could see a bunch going back over there. So let's take a look at this house, see if we can actually get in. And then we'll take a look at some of the cars left behind. Wow, right off the bat, a bunch of statues. Holy cow. Yeah, 3 over here, one giant one all the way back there. Check this out. All these plants are... Well, that's not good. Some type of alarm that went off there. Ooh. Yeah, let's avoid that. And let's head around and check the cars out. All right, folks, so after a pretty long trek, we finally made it here. We kind of see the remnants of a small path coming here. And this is the first thing we're going to check out. I believe there's cars in here. And there's a whole lot over there. So our mission right now is to find the Ferrari and a lot of the old American classic cars that are left behind somewhere here. Oh, wow. Okay. Whole lot of lawnmowers. Yeah, they haven't moved in a while, that's for sure. Look at that. They're literally locked up, so you can't even move the wheel. Wow. But yeah, that goes on pretty much the whole way here. There's maybe like 4 or 5. Not really what we're after. So let's continue on here. Yeah, that looks like a lot of cars. It's really not easy walking through all this. I mean, this is all stinging nettles. It's pretty tough. Oh, I can already see a lot. And I imagine the better cars are going to be in the buildings there. Now, this is really cool, too, because this location is in the UK. So we're going to see a lot of, American classics, right? But also a lot of British and European vehicles as well. See a Land Rover. 2 of them, actually. Pretty similar years.
Dude, there is a camera over there, by the way.
Over there? Yeah. Oh, I see that, yeah. Do you think it's active?
I think it is active.
Shoot, all right. So we're going to try to avoid that camera a little bit. But also, check out these cars. This one, 2013. Last year it's been on the road. Yeah, even the inside is all mossy. Oh, it's real flat. Is there anything in here? Just some more lawnmowers and rims and stuff, but there's the camera. Oh, and this I believe is a Skoda. Let me know if I'm wrong. I might be, but definitely a European car right there. What was that? I think he set off an alarm. Wow. All right. Oh. This is going to be an interesting explore, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, a Range Rover here. Also been here for a long time. And a cool tow truck. This one's kind of like painted with like an American design, which is cool. It's locked up. That one has like protectors on the wheel, so you can't like steal it. Now let's go over here to the alarm part. This is where kind of the American classics are. You see a bunch of Trans Am's kind of poking out. And with that, here we have another Range Rover. And then a Trans Am, which seems to be kind of covered up here. Wow, 1976. Has its own like custom license plate. And this is California, actually. Wow. That looks like another one here. Dang, these cars are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Big collector here. And yeah, another one. So these all have different colors. That one's white, that one's black, and then a red one. This one I'm kind of curious about. Black. Yeah, so here's a Saab. Kind of older car, we don't see these too often. There's some more back here, kind of tarped up a little bit. Now let's see what's in here. Seems like an old speedboat. But yeah, I mean, at least the cool cars are kind of parked in here, so there's less decay happening to them. But I really wish these would be saved. This is really sad. They're all left to decay here. Looks like there's a Mustang all the way over there. That's pretty cool. So we are actually here a few days later because we had to get some more footage. But check this out. Since we came here last, a few explorers have been here. They took off the tarps for these two cars right here. Well, yeah, that's the bad thing, I guess. They didn't put the tarps back on like we did, so now they're more exposed. This is a really nice one though. 5-liter FL. Really like this one. The Firebird as usual. It seems like he had like all the models of them through the years. Wow. And this one has 115,000 miles to it. So the difference between these two, that one's a Trans Am, and then this cool one right here is a Formula. Maybe a more sporty version, I'm not completely sure. But yeah, that one has 4 exhausts. That one only has, I can't really see any, but they're not as apparent. So yeah, I think the Formula was definitely a more sporty one. American Auto Club, UK. And check this out. Steering wheel completely molded. Real shame. Very nice interior though. I know a lot of people that would want to, you know, fix these up, including myself. So really is a shame that are left here. GTA. And of course we are going to put the tarps back on these two, kind of try to preserve them a little bit more like the others didn't. Looks like a bigger vehicle over here. I think a boat even. Yeah. It's cool that there's like blackberries like everywhere. You can just like eat some wherever you are. This is insane. It's crazy seeing that here in the UK. Here's the Mustang again. I just covered it. And then we got this one, Z28 Plus. Looks like a Camaro, if I believe. That one's really cool. Wow. There's people on the other side of that barn just doing whatever kind of work maybe, but hopefully we don't get caught here. This is so cool. That looks like another like Range Rover. Super overgrown over there. Oh, it's all mossy. Oh shoot. That one's cool.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Holy crap.
Cool paint job.
Man, there's literally moisture in there. That one's destroyed. Wow.
Well, with that, back to where we started. I'm going back to the main house right now. Try to find the Ferraris and some other cool cars that are left. Can already see like a lot of tires here for cars. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious by now the owner was a car enthusiast. Just random huts and buildings everywhere. And here we have like the main mansion, which is also abandoned, but it doesn't look like there's a way in here. Got a Range Rover here and a whole lot of other cars as well. Oh my gosh. Definitely is a giant house. There's cameras all over it too. Yeah, here we got a whole lot of others. Looks like a boat there. And this car, let's see what this is. Firebird, yep. Could be some cool stuff in this shed here. Let's move along though. Oh wow, yep, even more. So this gate right here seems to have been like the main entrance to this place. So you drive up here, I mean to the left is the house right here, and then you park up. So this is kind of like the main driveway. Trans Am, yet again. Some really cool like statues too. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, oh my gosh. Dude. What? This is insane. F355. This is insane. It's F1. Oh, what? It's all cobweb too. Whoa, look at that. Oh, it has like pop-up headlights too. Another cool thing to note, the handle is actually down here. There's a little lever you press here, and then the doors, I believe they go up or to the side. I'm not completely sure, but it's cool that it's like kind of hidden. Also Design D, and then probably like the designer name there. So we lifted a few of the other cars up. It's kind of get a good thumbnail, but I mean, here's the Ferrari right behind it. Kind of looks like a Batmobile. Really, really cool. It's interesting, it has locks for the bonnet. Never seen that before. Of course, the tires are all flat. Oh wow, 454. Another alarm. And right next to it, another Trans Am. Surprising, and then another one. So for you folks that like Trans Ams, this is gonna be a good video. This one also has the protector, so you can't like steal it. There's a whole lot more in the garage too. I don't know, I just can't get over that there's a Ferrari left behind here. This is only the second time I think I've seen an abandoned Ferrari, and it just never gets old. Oh wow, this one's really cool, a Rover. It's kind of lowered too. Yeah, I've never really seen this brand before. Whoa. That's really neat. Another view of that. Now it looks like we have a tractor, and this one could be interesting. Oh, a gold and black Trans Am. Nice. See the front here. It's kind of a shame that all the cool cars are tarped up, but I guess it's good for the preservation of the vehicles. Now there's such a racket going on like right past this wall. There's so many farm animals, people working over there. It's crazy. Now here, this one's actually double tarped. Yep, Trans Am once again. And then the small boat right there too. Now there's yet another sensor over here. Gotta avoid that. It's kind of brush up real close to the car here. We got these now. A little closer look there. And now we got this big truck. Wow, I love the hood ornament. It's really cool. Saab 9000. Pretty common, I think. See there? Really cool. Just completely overtaken by vegetation. Again, walking on thorns and stinging nettles as usual. Oh, and here's the Saab. This is actually 3 rows. Wow. Interesting. It's a big truck. And at the end, another Saab. This has been here for so long. Oh my gosh. And I wonder if this is a fuel canister. Kind of like a reserve maybe in the back here. So many tires and parts back here. Yep. Whole lot of that. Now I wonder if there's any cool things in this little shack here. We can get a peek, I guess. No cool cars, just cones and some other things. Oh.
Wait there. Put your hands up. Put that down.
There's an easier way to get in here.
Yeah, how did you get in?
You go around. There's a trail.
For now?
Yeah, all right then. Okay, so you're not under arrest, yeah, but you're detained for a stop search. Okay, we're going to search you in a second. Okay.
Okay.
We were taking some photos we saw on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago. We've had quite a few calls in the last month of suspected burglaries. The issue we've got, we're not at the moment, we're not looking at any criminal offences. It'd be trespass, which is civil, which we're not going to deal with.
Since our exploration got cut short, we are now traveling to another remarkable car collection nearby. Here, there are mostly vintage and antique sports cars left behind after the owner grew old. So here we have a continuation of the previous location. We are about 20 minutes away, and here we have another car graveyard. We're gonna be starting out in the back here where we have 2 cars and a barn right next to us, and then we're gonna work our way to the front of the property where we have some old Lotuses and other cool vehicles. But here we have the barn here, and right off the bat, I mean, there's just a bunch of really old classics that we could see. Looks like they haven't been, maintained or really cared for in, a long time. I mean, look at the state of this barn here. It's not too good. There's just so much stuff piled on top of these cars. Like, look at this. Kind of looks like a Mustang for the front, at least. It's such a shame it's left here to rot. There's also so many car parts and stuff of that sort. Might have been some sort of scrapyard. Look, there's a hood of a car right there, red one. I can imagine these cars being driven all the way in here many years ago from there. And that was the last time they were ever driven. It's crazy to think about. The headlights and, a lot of the engines completely taken out. And here we have a Volvo. I've never really seen a Volvo of this sort before. Seems really neat. Looks almost like a sports car, just by the looks of it. And it is open too. We'll take a look inside. Really classic feel to it. Dang. The speedometer only goes to 120 miles an hour. Which I doubt it got to, but Really cool red interior. It's a Volvo logo on the seat over there. So much dust covering every part of this car. Yep, Volvo logo right there. Really old one too. Wow. Such a cool one. And on these shelves, just completely full of, you know, old machine parts, engines and whatnot. It's very strange. A lot of those could be from these cars. Two red ones right next to each other. That one's really cool. A sporty feel to it. Just constantly walking on machine parts and whatnot. It's a real mess in here for sure. Even the Volvo, look at the front of it. A lot of parts have been taken out of there even. The real old one. Interior is pretty much just gutted out completely. Even some old furniture. The back of it's nice. You can tell how long it's been sitting just from the wheels there, how rusty they are. This red one's really cool though. Love the look of this. Wow. Really low to the ground too. Definitely some sort of sports car for the time. And here's the front of it. This is actually a Triumph GT6. Well, that's really cool. Look at the hood ornament there. Yeah, I've never really seen a car like this before. Okay, yeah, another really parted out car. Love the color of this one though. Nice green to it. Wow, so flat. I mean, imagine the first owner buying these like brand new. And now they're just here. Such a mess in here. Real sad. Would have been so much better if the owner of these would just, you know, fix these cars up instead of just parting them out, I think. Almost looks like a Ford Model T. Another Triumph. And this one we saw in the beginning from the back. This one's real cool. Sunbeam Talbot. Wow. That looks really nice. Oh, and look at this front bonnet of the red car. Just taken out over here for whatever reason. And now let's start working our way to the front of the property. Most of these are just going to be out in the open, just in the brush and whatnot. Real sad. Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere on this property. It's been here for a long time. Everywhere you look. It's really hard to tell what these were. This one even has the window open. Looks so apocalyptic in there. Oh my gosh. That's what could happen if you leave it open too long. Now this one's actually tarped up, so I imagine this one was one of his, you know, prized possessions once upon a time. But it's ironic now that, you know, the whole roof is caving in now. So it seems like a lot of the older ones are kind of back here. We have a more modern one over here, probably early 2000s, I'd guess. But then over here, real old ones again. What is this? Looks like it's just been overturned to the side. And look at that. They kind of go on so far, but I mean, they're barely visible anymore. This one's very, very cool though. Look at that. And the wheel or the tires aren't even visible. That's really neat. Just look at the inside here. Wow. So for obvious reasons, we're gonna skip those over there. This one's just completely flattened by now. Wonder what happened to this one. Looks like maybe a tree fell on top of it or something like that. This one as well. With some, you know, 80s, 70s classic. Now over there we have a really old Lotus, which is very cool. We'll head over there in a sec. And then more recent ones, so looks like he's still abandoning vehicles to this day. This one's probably like 2010s, I'd say. It's really easy to miss some of these. Also really left to rot. So sad. Lotus. Wow. It has a spoiler in the back. A little stock one. Lotus Excel. Old Range Rover, and there's Suzuki as well. This one's really cool. It's because of the overgrowth. Looks like some zombie apocalypse movie or something. Just the way this is, rotting away. And check that out. The owner took out, big portion of the engine. Now this looks like another Lotus Excel, but, in a lot worse condition. Yeah, definitely a lot worse condition. Looks like two Range Rovers, pretty much like the same thing. As we leave both properties and conclude the video, it is both impressive and heartbreaking to think about what used to be beloved and loved collections now be ruined day by day. Thank you for watching.